I'm Becca and I'm the Youth and Schools Worker at Carshalton Beeches Baptist Church. This week we're going to be looking at the topic of God is bigger. Currently in the world we're in a bit of a weird situation. You see, the news keeps talking about the fact that the situation we're in, this whole pandemic thing, is unprecedented. And that basically just means that nobody's ever been in this situation before. Lots of things in our lives have changed. Maybe you're actually missing the fact that you can't go to school like you did before. Maybe you're missing your friends or family members that you can't see at the moment. Maybe you're just enjoying the fact that you have more time to play on the Xbox. If lots of us are feeling scared and worried and unsure, what on earth does the Bible say about this? Well, I had a look in the Bible, and although the Bible doesn't give us advice of how long we should be washing our hands for, or about social distancing measures, or about what to do when Sainsbury's has run out of flour, it does give us advice on what we do in situations that seem like they're impossible. Think back to Moses standing next to the Red Sea, wondering, what on earth am I going to do to try and get across this? Or Joshua standing next to the towering walls of Jericho. Or even Peter and the disciples as they stood around wondering how on earth they were going to feed 5,000 people. In all of those situations, the situation seemed big. The problem seemed massive, if not impossible. But in all of these situations, God showed up. God showed up because you know what? He was bigger than the situation that they were in. He was bigger than the Red Sea because he parted it just like that. He was bigger than the walls of Jericho because they crumbled at the sound of the trumpets. He was bigger than the rumbling tummies of those 5,000 people because there was enough fish and bread and plenty left over. And I'm not saying in the situation that we face right now that suddenly you'll open the cupboard door and a pile of fish will fall out. Or if you blow a trumpet in your back garden, that the walls of your house will fall down. But what I am saying is that in the situation that we face, God will show up because he is bigger than this. And for me, that's really encouraging because it means I don't have to be afraid. It means that I don't have to be scared and worried because I know that God will make a way. One of my favourite Bible verses is found in the book of Psalms. It's in Psalm 77 and it's verse 19. I'm just going to read this for you now. Your path led through the sea, your way through the mighty waters, though your footprints were not seen. This guy who was writing the psalm was in a situation similar to us. It seemed impossible. He didn't know what to do. But he knew that God had done amazing things before, which meant that God could do amazing things now. As you go through your week, as it's different to normal life, if you're finding things difficult or you're struggling, please know that God is with you. Please know that he's bigger than this situation. Why not pray and ask him to show you where he's at work in your life? That's all I've got planned for this week, but I hope you've enjoyed some of what I've said. If you want to leave a comment, why not leave that below? If you've got a question, you can leave that below as well. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with everything that we're doing on this channel. Bye!